For over a century, the Panama Canal has stood as a vital shortcut, transforming the way goods move between oceans, shaping economies, and revolutionizing global shipping. Its impact on trade and industry has been nothing short of monumental, saving time, fuel, and money for countless businesses and nations. But now, a new chapter is unfolding. A new, even larger canal is being planned in Central America. A project so ambitious, it could redefine global trade for the next 100 years. This proposed waterway, cutting through Nicaragua, promises to open up fresh possibilities and challenges for the world. This is more than just digging a ditch. It's about power, influence, and the future of how goods move across our planet. The stakes are high, and the ambitions even higher, as nations and corporations vie for control over the arteries of global commerce. At the heart of this project is a Chinese-backed consortium, planning to build a massive canal through Nicaragua. Their goal: to create a waterway that rivals, and perhaps even surpasses, the legendary Panama Canal. The scale is staggering, a waterway wide and deep enough to accommodate the world's largest ships, including those too big for the recently expanded Panama Canal. This could change the very nature of maritime logistics. This project is a clear signal of China's growing economic influence and its ambition to shape the future of global infrastructure. It's not just about trade, it's about who sets the rules and reaps the rewards in the decades to come. The implications are enormous, stretching from shipping costs and supply chains to the delicate geopolitical balance of power. Every nation with a stake in global trade is watching closely. If completed, this canal could lower costs, create new opportunities, and dramatically shift trade dynamics between Asia, the Americas, and Europe. It could open up new markets and reshape the flow of goods worldwide, but with such a massive undertaking come tough questions about environmental sustainability, the rights and sovereignty of local communities, and the fierce competition in the global shipping industry. The world is watching to see how these challenges will be addressed. Tonight, we break down what this canal is, why it's being built, and what it could mean for you, your country, and the future of global trade. Let's dive into the facts, the vision, and the powerful forces driving this historic endeavor, one that could reshape the world's economic landscape for generations to come. The Nicaragua Canal and Development Project is an ambitious and controversial proposal to create a new shipping route through the heart of Nicaragua, directly connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. If completed, it would be one of the largest infrastructure projects in the world, rivaling the legendary Panama Canal in both scale and significance. But this project is much more than just a canal. The plan includes the construction of two state-of-the-art deep-water ports, a vast free trade zone to boost commerce, a brand new international airport, and an extensive network of modern roads and bridges. These supporting developments are designed to transform Nicaragua into a major logistics and trade hub for the entire region. The proposed canal route would stretch an astonishing 173 miles, making it significantly longer than the Panama Canal. It would cut across Lake Nicaragua, the largest freshwater lake in Central America, impacting both the environment and the communities that depend on the lake for their livelihoods. Building such a massive waterway is an engineering challenge that far surpasses the original Panama Canal. The scale of excavation, the complexity of the terrain, and the need to protect sensitive ecosystems make this a truly monumental undertaking. The driving force behind the project is the HKND Group, a Hong Kong-based company led by entrepreneur Wang Jing. The group secured a 50-year concession from the Nicaraguan government, giving them exclusive rights to build and operate the canal and its associated infrastructure. While the project is officially a private venture, its enormous scale and international implications have led many to believe that it enjoys strong backing from the Chinese government, both financially and politically. The canal is being designed to accommodate the world's largest ships, post-Panamax vessels, and even larger supertankers that cannot fit through the current Panama Canal. This would open up new possibilities for global shipping. By catering to these maritime giants, the Nicaragua Canal project aims to leapfrog Panama in both capacity and capability, potentially shifting the balance of global trade routes and increasing Nicaragua's strategic importance. It's a bold and visionary plan, one that, if realized, could reshape the future of global shipping and transform the economic landscape of Central America for generations to come. Why would China invest billions in a Nicaraguan canal, a project of such magnitude and complexity? The answer lies in a blend of economics and strategic foresight, a calculated move to reshape global trade dynamics. As the world's largest trading nation, China sees much of its goods passing through the US-influenced Panama Canal, a critical choke point in global trade. By backing a new canal, China not only gains control over its supply chains and shipping costs, but also secures a strategic advantage in global logistics. The Nicaragua Canal would introduce much-needed competition, potentially lowering tolls and saving billions for shippers worldwide, enhancing trade efficiency. The Panama Canal is nearing its capacity limits. A second canal would significantly ease bottlenecks and support the anticipated growth in future trade volumes. Geopolitically, a Chinese-financed canal in America's backyard is a bold and strategic move, expanding Beijing's influence in Latin America, a region traditionally under US influence. This initiative is part of China's ambitious Belt and Road Initiative, aimed at building new corridors of trade and power, reshaping global economic landscapes. The Nicaragua Canal is planned to be wider and deeper, capable of handling ships too large for Panama, including the massive VLCC oil tankers, which are crucial for energy transport. This development opens new, efficient routes for global energy and goods, potentially revolutionizing maritime trade. China is betting on bigger ships and the continuous growth of global trade, aiming to make its canal the preferred route for the 21st century, a visionary step into the future of commerce. A canal of this scale would fundamentally redraw global shipping routes. For decades, the Panama Canal has dictated ship sizes and trade flows. A second larger canal would give shipping companies real choice: faster, cheaper, or bigger. New trade routes would emerge, saving time and money for supertankers and massive container ships. US East and Gulf Coast ports could see a surge in traffic from the world's largest vessels. This shift could reshape supply chains, with companies relocating warehouses and manufacturing to take advantage. Two canals would also make global trade more resilient. If one is disrupted, the other keeps goods moving. The redundancy adds security to fragile supply chains. The ripple effects would be felt across logistics, manufacturing, and global commerce. The Nicaragua Canal could transform trade between Asia and the Americas. For consumers, it could mean lower prices on imported goods. For businesses, cheaper exports to Asia. Latin American countries like Brazil could ship goods to Asia more directly, boosting their economies. Panama would face new competition, possibly lowering its tolls and forcing innovation. Nicaragua could become a regional logistics hub, with thousands of jobs and new investment. But there's risk over-reliance on a single foreign power and project. Shipping and logistics companies would need to rethink routes and fleets. Investors would chase new opportunities in ports and infrastructure. The presence of a new canal forces a global recalculation of commerce. It's a game changer that boardrooms worldwide are watching closely. The Nicaragua Canal's ambition is clear in the numbers, which are truly staggering. The estimated cost is $50 billion, over 3 times Nicaragua's entire GDP, a massive financial undertaking. The canal would stretch 173 miles long, making it more than 3 times the length of the Panama Canal. Its width, up to 520 meters, and depth of 30 meters are designed for the world's largest ships. Excavation would move 5 billion cubic meters of earth, enough to completely bury Manhattan several times over. The project includes massive locks, advanced dredging, and complex water management systems for operation. Timelines have slipped repeatedly due to financing, environmental, and political hurdles along the way. As of now, major construction still hasn't begun on the canal itself. If it ever moves forward, it will take years, if not decades, to fully complete this ambitious project. The Nicaragua Canal is a symbol of global ambition and risk. For Nicaragua, it promises jobs and economic growth. For the world, it could mean cheaper, more resilient trade. But the environmental risks are huge. Lake Nicaragua and local ecosystems could be devastated. Thousands of people could be displaced, losing land and livelihoods. Geopolitically, the canal puts a Chinese-linked project in the heart of Central America, raising concerns in Washington. The project could become a flashpoint in US-China rivalry. Political instability in Nicaragua adds further uncertainty. Ultimately, this is a high-stakes gamble on trade, engineering, and global power. Its outcome will shape economies and geopolitics far beyond Nicaragua. It forces tough questions about development, the environment, and sovereignty. We'll be watching as this story unfolds. Thank you for joining us.